I am delighted to be here, and thank you guys for taking time out of your day to be here, and it's good to see some old faces. Well, I shouldn't say that, should I, G?
No.
Some of our veteran coaches here, I appreciate you being here, as well as new coaches and ladies on the volleyball team, thanks for being here. We've got some that are not with us today. They're in class. And Kiana said she just got out of class and had to run to get over here, right? But thank you all for being here today. This is an exciting time for us at Carson-Newman, and one of our missions, as everyone here knows, is to become the premier Christian educational program in the southeastern United States. And so as part of that, that's our desire as an athletic department too. And I feel like that we're well on our way. I know some of you are in season, off to a great start. Some of us are excited about the season to come, and we're well on our way to becoming that. And so I'm excited today to introduce to you our volleyball coach, Dan Ahiers. The thing that impressed me most about Coach Ahiers was that he embraced our mission and our vision as a university. And that was to continue and to progress to become that elite Christian athletic program. In this case, with our volleyball team. Secondly, the thing that impressed me most about our new coach is his enthusiasm and his desire and commitment for excellence. And so with that enthusiasm and with that strong commitment for excellence, and to say nothing will stand in our way of becoming champions, number one and first, ladies, off the court. And number two, and I was teasing Kiana, but in the classroom, secondly. And number three is becoming an outstanding volleyball team and a program that compete with anybody in this country. And so with that, Coach has lived all over the world, and I'll let him tell you a little bit about that if you have any interest. Lived all over the world, but most recently in California, where he played, where he was a part of a program there. Went on and coached at Carmel High School. Last 2 years he was at Carmel, had undefeated seasons with his high school ladies, and then had the opportunity to work with the legendary volleyball coach, Kathy Gregory. And if you know anything about volleyball, she is the guru and has done that for about 38 years. Pardon me. So he was her lead assistant for about 3 years at USC Santa Barbara. Went on to Seattle University, where he spent his last year, and now comes to us to take over the leadership of this volleyball program and take us to heights that we've never seen. I hope that you'll join me in welcoming our new head volleyball coach, Coach Dan Ahiers.
Thank you for having me here. First, I've got to thank God. Thank God for giving me this chance to come out here to Carson-Newman University. Fine institution, very prestigious institution with the moral background and the Christian beliefs that both me and my wife have. Also want to thank Coach Hollyfield, Coach Carter, and also Dr. O'Brien and Mr. Morgan for having the faith in me to lead these fine young women right here. It's going to be an absolute pleasure to take you guys to the top. I know a lot of you guys are wondering, what is a Southern California boy doing all the way out here in East Tennessee? And I think I hit on it a little bit earlier. I know the South has a very fine tradition of, academic excellence, faith, and also the strong moral codes that my wife and I are looking for to raise our family and to practice. And so that's why I've come here to Carson-Newman, for you guys and also for what we believe in.
Coach, you bring up the move cross country. Recruiting strategy certainly could prove to be interesting. Break down your plans on building this program.
I think building this program, it's obviously I've gotten a chance to meet with all these fine young women already, and kind of like I said to them, we're going to hold ourselves to the highest standards. We're going to take pride in everything we do, no matter what it is. And in that, everything we do, it's recruiting also. Tennessee and the South has great women's volleyball players. You don't have to go all the way out there to California or even the West Coast to get them. You guys are here, just like a lot of you are from Tennessee and Kentucky. And I know that if we recruit local and then recruit regionally, I know we can build a very, very fine program. and then supplement some of those West Coast girls out here with us.
What'd you learn from a coach in Kathy Gregory, who, let's face it, has been around the block a while, 38 years, more than 800 wins, one of 3 women in the Volleyball Hall of Fame? What'd you take away from her?
That's a great question. Kathy is my biggest mentor. Kathy is almost like the Ken Sparks of women's volleyball. She's been teaching young women for 38 years, and what she instills in all those young women, what she's instilled in me is mind, body, and soul. You get the mind, body, and soul of the people around you and the people that you're trying to teach, you're going to create fine young women. And 10 years from now, she says, those fine young women that you coach, you're going to be judged off of. Are they making smart decisions in their lives? Are they faith-oriented? Are they embodying what you tried to teach them? And so those are one of those things. Kathy obviously taught me a whole lot of things, but those are the 3 things that I take with me everywhere I go: mind, body, and soul. Teach those to the people around you, especially those young athletes. You're going to do just fine.
What's the first task for you to do here in your first few days on campus?
First few days on campus, like I've already started with, is building a relationship with my players. I think nothing is more important than the relationship between my players and myself. If that relationship is strong and we create a family-like culture, everything else will work itself out.
Any other questions for Coach?
What was your perception of Carson-Newman and also the SAC in terms of volleyball before you got in the process of learning about this job?
I knew that it's one of the SAC is one of the top 2 or 3 conferences in the nation for women's volleyball. Wingate University has set the highest standard there. They won the last 7 conference championships. He's the NCAA 2 Coach of the Year. And coming to a conference like that, being challenged is what I wanted. There are a lot of other Division II, Division I conferences that aren't as prestigious. I wanted to come somewhere that I could be challenged, that I could challenge my players at the highest level. And that's why I decided to come to Carson-Newman and compete in the SAC.
Anything else for Coach? All right. Dan, welcome.
Thank you.